What is going on to you Taurus out there? So please make sure to go ahead and click the link in the comment section below, and come get a reading from me, birth chart readings. Also, I help you learn how to read the tarot for yourself. There's books that I have that are on Amazon. Love Pays the Bills. Go ahead, check that out if you want to understand world history, from a fun perspective, understand how things got so messed up today. Go ahead and click the link in the comment section, the pinned post. Also, make sure to go ahead and give this video at least 100 likes so that this video can hit the algorithm. Shout outs to you. Look, you Taurus have the Nine of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Page of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is about a person who very much so is a hard worker. So a lot of you Taurus are very much so hard workers. You're focused on just taking care of yourself and making sure that you're not getting yourself messed up or mixed up, more accurately, with anybody that would essentially drag you down. A lot of you Taurus have to understand that you're in a place where when you're at the top, when you're doing amazing, that's when people try to knock you off of looking good, smelling good, being good. You know what I mean? When you are overall well-rounded, you're looking good, smelling good, being good, you're in good health, that's when you have a lot of weirdos start coming out of the woodwork trying to get you to be knocked up off of the top of your game. They'll try to put stress on you. A lot more people will come to you trying to rob you of your happiness. They'll like you and they will be initially drawn to you because of the fact that you Taurus are so healthy in the first place. But remember, dysfunctional people are going to do what dysfunctional people are going to do. So, they're going to be dysfunctional by definition. Even if they like you, they're still going to try to drag you down because that's how much of a weirdo and self-loathing they are. So a lot of you Taurus have to be very mindful about that, right? Pay attention to the quality of the people that are coming to you as of right now, because like it is, I said before, even though you Taurus are getting a lot of people to be attracted to you, and you know what I mean, especially if you have like social media pages, you just taking care of yourself, you out here really looking good. So the Four of Wands and the Page of Wands now is about, remember what it is that you are ultimately looking for. The Four of Wands is about the household. The Four of Wands represents the four corners of the what? The pyramid. As you see here, the pyramid, right, in the background. This is America, right? So this is about how it is that you have to pay attention to your love life. You have to pay attention to yourself. Pay attention to the life that you are creating. What's in front of you, what's around you currently, as it is that I'm giving you this reading. Do you have people around you that are weirdos? You know what I mean? That say that they love you, but then they are around you. They're trying to rob you of said happiness, trying to bring you down. Or do those people actually know how to love themselves first so that they can show you love? So it's not about them trying to bring you down. They can show you love in a very functional and healthy way. So pay attention to the house that you're in right now. Is it your house or is it someone else's house? The Page of Wands now represents, and if it's not your house, right? If you're dealing with someone that has abnormal behavior, meaning that someone that is very dysfunctional, someone that is essentially bringing you down, you Taurus need to actually let go of these people, because all it is that they're going to look to do is bring you down in the future, right? A lot of times people don't like to hear my future talk, but I'm setting you up for preparation. I'm basically preparing you to know what's coming around the corner as within the next couple of days. I produce 4 videos, or I'm going to start producing 4 videos now instead of the 4 videos, and break up 12 videos with a group of 4, 3 days. So a lot of stuff can happen. So just take that into consideration. The Two of Wands and the Page of Cups now is about remembering the type of person that you want. The Page of Cups can represent delusion. So so this is a warning, a little bit of a warning for you, Taurus, in the sense that, yes, you're on the right track, but you may be delusional in the sense that Not necessarily that you're delusional, not saying that you aren't either. I'm saying that this is a warning, and that you, Taurus, have to understand that whatever kind of interaction that you're hoping for between yourselves and somebody else, as far as love is concerned, you may want to pay attention to that interaction. What qualities does the person have? Or is it something based upon just things that are shallow? You have to really be able to pay attention to it. Don't say, I wouldn't necessarily suggest saying, oh, it's a celebrity, and the celebrity, the celebrity, you know what I mean? Some celebrity or whatnot. The way that a lot of the times celebrities end up linking up with people is that they usually have either known the person for a very long time prior to them being rich and famous, or the celebrities pretty much go up to them. Usually, I'm not saying all the time, but usually, right? Obviously, you can start a conversation if you can get in the room, but then you have to show the celebrity that you've got something other than just body and fun. So just be on your P's and Q's. I'm just trying to get you, Taurus, to understand that a lot of y'all are hot right now, but don't get caught up in the ideology that everybody is your friend, or what it is that you're choosing up on needs to have this. Remember, right? Because I'm here to help you rein it in. Quality, i.e. character, is key. Character is key. Character is key. Character is key. I keep saying this 1,000,001 times, but people want to keep ripping and running around, and then they wondering why it is that their relationships suck, because the quality of the people that you are in long-term relationships with, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, their quality, meaning their character, sucks. And the problem that you are having is you're keeping those type of people around. So if you want to be able to actually rid of that type of nonsense, you have to get rid of, right, or done away with the dysfunctional people in your life. So now the Justice now represents all of those people in the past that disliked you, had a problem with you, all of that nonsense, that anger, that disappointment of rejection. Let that type of stuff go. Because I'm also seeing that, the Seven of Swords, you are dealing with imposter syndrome, in the sense that, okay, so this may be what it is that you're delusional about. Okay. I'm starting to understand a little bit better. Okay. So the Seven of Swords represents, like I said, because I told you I'm getting better at reading the tarot. This is imposter syndrome, in a sense that you're highly successful. A lot of you, Taurus, have essentially accomplished what it is that you have set out to accomplish. But the problem that you, Taurus, are having is now I know what the delusion is. The Page of Cups, the Justice. You're holding on to the past rejections, the past, people telling you that you're no good, treating you like you're no good, and you taking that and harboring that and holding on to that for a very long time. When the Seven of Swords, you're highly successful. A lot of you have the nice paying job. If you have that, you can afford, you have an income coming in. You're very physically attractive, like I said, around this time. But the problem that you, Taurus, are having is you don't actually see yourself really having it and deserving it and working for it. Even with all the work that you have put in, you don't see yourself as really putting in the work. The Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups represents, you need to fix that, right? Five of Swords, you need to fix that, because basically, if you, Taurus, don't fix this, you know what it is that's going to happen to you, Taurus? These three cards are saying that the Knight of Pentacles represents the person that is a good match, or could potentially be a good match for you. The Two of Cups represents you getting that someone that you are attracted to, right? But the Five of Swords represents there's a slight problem with that. And that's why it is I'm telling you to get that up underneath control, that you're dealing with imposter syndrome. Because the situation that you, Taurus, are having is, if you don't learn to fix the mentality of you thinking that you're not successful, you will meet brand new people that may like you, or it could have been a very good relationship, but you'll squander it. So this is not necessarily anybody doing you harm or running mind games on you. This is you running mind games on yourself. So you got to watch that. You are your own worst enemy at this time. All right, let's clarify the justice. The moon, the hanged man, Three of Wands, Eight of Wands, the Tower, Scorpio. I don't know what it is. Always get. Anyway, to clarify the justice, the moon and the hanged man, right? This is something that you have to learn to, whatever kind of issues that you may have, maybe even if you're going through some issues or some backlash or a little bit of difficulties as of right now, take your time. It takes time for you to build that new mentality, to destroy the old one of self-loathing, self-doubt, to now create a brand new one with a brand new foundation. So take time. I'm not saying that you can't date, but what I'm saying, because you can, if you want to, of course, you can always approach, just like you can always get approached. But what the cards are saying, and what I am saying as well, because we're in agreement, is that take your time. Old dysfunctional mentalities take a long time to break down. The Three of Wands and the Eight of Wands is about how a lot of you, right, as you're building up that new mentality, pay attention to how your life is changing around you for the better. The Tower, it's time to evolve. It's time to let go of all the dysfunction that you've had.